know you're getting in car camping in a more interesting site when the asphalt's gone and soon the gravel will be gone too. Is it okay? We don't exactly know where we're going. I think so. Come on. We got GPS.
Hope somebody on the other side of this hill is cautious.
Just on our way to a site inspection. It's an important thing to do if you haven't been to a campsite. Oh, we're almost there. 300 meters. Do they look like they're 300 meters up there? I can't estimate that. And we want to check out this place before we go camping there with a bunch of kids in the middle of the night. And this is an end of the Scout Reserve that people don't like using. I think because they don't know about the road, but I think the site when we walked there last time from the other end looked awesome. We went a little bit further into the campsite just to check it out. It makes it more fun. But our youth will have to walk in here, I think, because otherwise we're going to have to supervise the cars.
Longer lane than I expected.
Yeah, but that's all right. That makes it more fun. I think it's still all doable.
We're gonna have to
organize.
They all come in and wait to all go back out. Be here for 7, or you're gonna be in the way.
Well, we'll have to explain that because of the narrow road, and it might not hurt us. It'll be darker. I'm gonna grab some maybe some glow sticks or something. I don't think it'll be that dark by 7, but it's hard to say in 2 weeks. Just to tag a few of the trees. Because it's, we're getting...
Visitor parking.
Well, there we go. Visitor parking. And
all right,
you can get right in here. That's nice. Not bad for car camping. Learning all about a Poopaloop, which I want to find out more about. Looking downhill on the northwest field, I think we're going to put some archery butts over here. And that's not your butt, your preteen over there.
Yeah, no shooting in the butt.
A couple of KYBOs or outhouses for you civilian types, and some over in the bush back there. Really nice, fun rope bridge over there. It's about a 20-minute walk to the primary campsite, and maybe it was about 10 minutes to get over to the northeast side of the field. Nice little car park area if you need it, and a little fun bush trail to come in. So we're going to have to organize how parents come in. So they're going to have to come in and wait a half hour so that everybody comes in one way, or hike in on foot and leave their car at the road if they don't want to wait that half hour. I think that's going to be our instructions. So far on a day like today, this site is awesome. I love it. I'm wondering if we need to bring in some bags of firewood, and I think we're good with the firewood. We just got to process it now. Ooh la la. So nice to not have to bring in your firewood. Usually it's not stacked on the fire pit like that. That's going to be a little bit of work to process. Came in here, and that was a massive brush pile. And so just to talk about how to set up your campfire, you're going to want to make sure your fire ring's a bit cleaned up so we don't have some fire spreading. And then what you want to do is go out and get some tinder. So pile A, maybe I'll get a human by that in a second to scale our tinder pile. I want to stand over there. So you got to get a tinder pile. Now, that's not a bad size, but when you go out and get tinder and you think you have enough, you go out and you get 3 times more than you think you need. So I think we're almost there. We thought we had enough with a little. We went and got 3 times more. So that's your tinder. That's going to help start the next pile over. That'll be your kindling. So once your tinder's got a small fire, you can go over to your kindling. And once that's good and established, you can move over to your actual firewood. So that might be enough for Friday night. We're hoping so. It was nice to drag around that wood. And yeah, remember, if you think you have enough, go out and get a little bit more. On our way to the rope bridge, which has been rebuilt. It was gone the last time we were here. Off into the bush. Blind guy needs to step tall. No trekking pole. Oh no, I failed. Was not prepared. That was a nice butt shot. I love it. Is that a nice stout stick that doesn't have poison ivy all over it? It'll help me balance.
It's kind of roddy, but
whatever.
Good.
It might be okay. It is kind of roddy. Thank you. Wow. Nice rod and stick. If I find another one, I'll get it. It's all right. There's no rush. There's no herd of kids here.
What's that?
This will be a nice adventure to add if it's you know, what's another activity? Like, this place has so many activities built in, you don't have to plan a lot.
It's a little scary.
There we go. Let's focus. A little scary.
To load your rope Close to you, right under your armpit.
Under the armpit. But so the risk here is the bail into the, you know,
Yeah.
the muck of
I get a
whatever.
lot of swing right here.
You're not even halfway out, man. That thing.
There'll be more swing over there.
There's a high probability you could get it to rotate 180 degrees, and that will be
But
exciting.
if you push out on it, it becomes more stable.
All right, good tricks. You gonna go further? We got his $100 in the wallet. We got his credit card, and we got his car keys. So when he gets halfway out,
Not my car keys.
we give that a shake. We need the car keys. None of us can drive, but we want that.
All right.
You can just put it down right there. And do you have a change of clothes in the vehicle? We may need to dry you out for a half hour before you get into the car.
I'll keep it on me.
So I think now one thing we could also do is perhaps suggest a partway traverse as an experience, but without someone on the other side there.
Can I get back around here?
I don't know
I
how.
don't want to have to come back.
There's a path
Now
this
you're over
way.
there.
No, I think there's a path that way, isn't there? I think you can walk around this way, Luke. So there he is, death-defying.
Running your life yet?
They call this a rope bridge, also known as a traverse. No, some of them are just two lines. And you put your hands over top and your feet on the bottom. At least this one stops the ropes from getting too far apart. And you just take your time. This, it gets even more wobbly as you go. And look at how low it's going to start to dip. That's the fun part. How low?
How low can it go?
How low can you go? Yeah, that's exciting. You hear that, folks? His heart's racing.
I hear some rope going crack and crack.
There's some stretching. We won't call that fraying. Don't worry, you got 3 ropes, but the only one bearing your weight is the one on your feet. Oh, ready to come back? No, he's doing it. Now that's hardcore. Again, this is adventure, folks. Only really because of, we're pretty sure the muck down there is way deeper than you might think. And no change of clothes. It's end of September, getting on October. It might be fun in the breeze. It is a nice sunny day.
It would go entirely down.
So this is why we do a site inspection, just to test things. He's over dry land.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, well, let's watch him come back, and then I'm going to zoom in on his face. Oh my goodness, no.
No.
He's going to try the path around.
My arms are tired.
Yeah, I bet they are.
I don't think I
So,
can do that.
Now here's the fun. What do we do with
It's dry.
what do we do with the terrified youth stuck in the middle? So from this side, it actually looks a little less scary. But it's the kind of thing where it really looks scary. It could be a ton of fun. And if it's a nice warm weather weekend and we have extra clothing and someone's willing to get a little bit mucky, this could be awesome. And you got a lot of territory to walk across here on this side over the land. So if you didn't make it all the way and you're a little bit nervous, you could get to the halfway point and then take a little park in. And I think this might be the easier way for a support person to get into the water down there to help someone out. So our plan might be to have 2 wonderful adult volunteers and the things we do so we and youth can have fun. This is an Comfort Station. I guess that's a comfort station, not an outhouse, nor a KYBO for you branded folks. I remember porta potties and all that. An Comfort Station. How witty is that? And what kind of person rants on, and actually even social media streams, the outhouse? Oh, and someone's going in to lay down a log.
Doesn't look very comfortable.
Oh no? You want to test it out for us and we'll video it live? All right, folks, there's the Comfort Station. All right, we're cursing now. Now, I mean, that was a great and fun, well, a few extra hours work we didn't expect processing that wood, but one of the reasons you should be doing a site inspection, folks. You never know what you're going to get, even when you expect, something more. We didn't know what to expect. It's car camping, but it is adventurous if you haven't been a car camper. If it's your first time, it's going to be some fun and excitement. This is going to make it real adventurous feeling. And the other side of camp is like 20 minutes away. Out here, we're going to have to get everyone to come in one at a time, maybe cooperate, and one-way traffic for the first half hour of setup. And then everyone's just going to have to wait, and then they can take off when we know everyone's here, because trying to get a second car down here at nighttime, it's going to be dark when everyone comes in. That could be fun. We don't even know how dry it's going to be depending if it's raining. So one thing for sure, take a look at where you're going to camp. make sure you know what you're getting into. We had a huge wood pile to move, and I'm glad we did it today, because trying to do that on a nighttime when we have a bunch of youth coming in, it would have been a nightmare. But this has always been a great campsite, this Scout Reserve Apple Hill. And I believe they are the Scout Reserve that has been preparing youth for the zombie apocalypse since 19, I don't know, something or other. It's on the sign at the other end. Sometime I'll have to take a look at it. Well, we've just come out of the site on the end that most people don't ever come in on, that they didn't even know you could come down this trail, and you can't see the trail we went down from GPS. So it's a bit of a trek in. And then we've got this gravel road. So we're back out into reality. We've made it to a gravel road from a dirt overgrown road. And then we'll head back to the city. This is my happy place out in the wilderness, and then out camping with a bunch of people is a whole lot of fun. We're out near Maxville, Apple Hill Scout Reserve. I haven't seen a train on a train track.
Yeah.
And that's how you know you're a city person. You're sitting here marveling and excited to see, and this is a cargo train because the passenger one would be done already. These are like 10 miles long sometimes and go for 20 minutes.